Last time on Ghost of Yotei. Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Ghost of Yotei. After claiming the bounty on Bear Man Chikatoshi and defeating the last of the so-called disciples of Takezo, Atsu finally met the man himself. Takezo seeked a worthy challenge, someone that can rival him, someone that can defeat him. Atsu and Takezo dueled in a cove with the ocean as their spectator. Atsu was skilled, but Takezo was greater. At one point, he even dueled Atsu with a boat oar instead of his katanas. The duel was a test, one that Atsu passed by learning Takezo's technique, the art of improvisation, of unpredictability. With the test completed, Takezo told Atsu to meet him at the top of the world, Mount Yotei, when she was ready to see who will be the unrivaled. Now, Atsu seeks Lord Saito himself within his training fortress in Tokachi Range. The ghost hunts the tiger. Let's do this! For today's chapter, we are hunting down Lord Saito. Saito has a training fortress in the marshlands of Tokachi Range. I finally have his scent. And so now we must infiltrate Saito's training fortress and possibly confront Lord Saito. Now, knowing how this type of story is, I doubt we'll kill him here, because we still have his sons to deal with. So something will occur here that will force Lord Saito to retreat, most likely to Oshima Coast. But we will see.
That's it, Cole.
I'm going to Ishikari Plain. The Oni isn't so picky.
Well, buddy, the Oni is dead. This might be also an indication that this mission may take place before we actually confront the Oni. Possibly. From that dialogue. We're supposed to infiltrate, but this doesn't look like infiltration. It looks, unless we go there.
They turned us away. We spent every last coin to get here.
I mean, granted... Interesting.
You there! Speak the words.
A tiger forced up the mountain still bears teeth, and will return twice as strong.
Well said. You may approach.
Shogun of the North.
Clan Saito welcomes you, recruit. Are you from Izo or the mainland?
Born in Ezo, forged in the south.
Ah, you're a woman.
Is that a problem?
Lord Saito has a place for all in his vision for the North. So long as you are loyal, and you're in luck, he has come to personally oversee our efforts.
Saito is here?
Wait, I know your face. You are the one they call the Onryo. You Murder the snake.
Show me what you've got!
Ready yourself!
If I move quietly, I can ambush Saito. Stick to the grass. Stay out of sight.
Man's a fool. He should have tried to alert everybody to our presence before trying to fight us.
When will we move against Clan Matsumai? When Lord Saito deems us ready. Are you so eager for battle? I am eager for redemption. A second chance at victory. It will come. Once blood begins to flow, it won't stop until Lord Saito is named Shogun.
Unironically, I pressed the wrong button by accident. We're good. We're good. Now I assume I can do this.
They found his corpse. Oh, woman. She rose from the dead.
If things go south, might as well kill as many potential enemies. Oh, is he gonna? He is. There we go. Yeah, that definitely is blocked, so we gotta go this way.
I found you. He's out of range. I need to follow, get close. A crack in the walls. I can climb up the cliffside from there.
When Matsumai and the Shogun have forsaken
Pretty sure all three of those boys I have to slaughter. They can't be stealth killed. He can be killed. But how to go about it? Could retreat along this other path since we did clear out multiple enemies. Might be better doing it this way. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna be able to kill all these suckers before infiltrating the next section, so we'll just kill who we can and get through. Better than the herd than get spotted.
Respect it. Don't lie. You enjoy the gambling. I will enjoy being a samurai more. Look at Lord Saito. He lost everything. His land, his title, his home. Only to rebuild himself to become Shogun of the North. And he's bringing us with him. Bounty hunters, women. If Lord Saito welcomes them, so should we. I'm not questioning our Lord. I just don't know what he sees in them. That is why he is the Lord and you're on patrol.
Definitely think.
They have muskets.
Well, of course. We faced some previously.
Make an example. Bastard.
He is a bastard, but it makes sense. I feel like Atsu's brother Jubei will be like, yo, you shouldn't be doing it like this.
Other responsibilities. Sons are finally home, and yet I never see them. We are my children. I have not been blessed. My Lord, you have not been deserved. Don't mind me. I am just a father who wishes his sons were not very good. Do what you must to make the farmers fall in line. Lord Saito, you are needed.
Interessante.
He's headed to the keep. These aren't raw recruits. I should be careful.
I mean, to be fair, some of the ones we were having to get through were also not raw recruits. Granted, there are a couple individuals we can take out without too much difficulty. Get your ass into the middle of this area so no one can see his body from the edge. Now, deal with you. Okay. Two dudes there. I could drink sake to throw it at somewhere to distract the guy, but it would be kind of a waste of sake. Oh, there's that guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to go this way. There's actually to the roof again. Take him out. So there's two ways I think we can go. I think we can slip past them and kill that guy. Yeah, that might be the best way without getting caught.
I wish I could train with a sword. Why? Lord Saito's own sons are skilled marksmen. They know guns are trusted these days.
The musket is the sword's weapon for unskilled.
They'll see a difference once the fighting begins. Trust me. And trust Saito.
We're good. And we're gonna steal from them. Whatever's in here. Oh, we gotta go through here, I assume, because that door's locked.
Do you mean they still haven't found her? Maybe she is a ghost. Don't let Lord Saito hear you say that. I know she's only a woman. But more and more of the men are falling victim to superstition. Most of them are still no better than peasants. We must train it up.
Made it.
Lord, the female Ashigaru. I'm not sure the present sends the right message. Oh, our enemies will say that the Shogun in the North needs women to fight his battles for him.
A woman killed 3 of the Yotei 6. A feat that should have been impossible. I do not care where my recruits come from, who their fathers were, or what's between their legs. I am looking for passion and loyalty.
But to call some of these peasant samurai is an insult to who? You? To all of us, my lord.
Bodies are bodies. We have a war to win.
It's funny because samurai, at least, well, originally samurai were just mostly just straight up warriors. They didn't really become a full-on class until around the Sengoku Jidai. It's cool that we finally hear Ashigaru because that was the main fighting force throughout the Sengoku Jidai, whether they were using spears, guns, bows, and such. Hell, those who played Total War, Shogun 2 Total War will know what I mean. They were the backbone of the any battle. And also, women at this time didn't usually fight. There were some cases here and there, but it depends on the role slash type of warrior, if that makes any sense. But it's cool to see, despite he's a complete asshole and such, it's cool to see that he's like, I'm going to use everybody I can to win, even though what he's trying to win is fucked up.
My lord, after the deaths of the Oni and the Kitsune, it's only a matter of time before this Onryo targets you and your sons.
The woman has proven to be more than an annoyance. But she is not the greatest threat to Clan Saito. Let her come. The sooner she does, the sooner I can show Ezo how human she really is. Wait. Impossible. The swordsmith's daughter. I watched that tree burn. How did you escape?
Same way. I survived every battle. The thought of killing you.
Walk with me. Life has not been kind to you, has it, little wolf?
Don't call me that.
Tell me, when you were fighting all those battles, did you ever find a lord willing to name you samurai?
You know I didn't.
The shoguns Matsumai don't want warriors like you and me. They want dogs, men who can be trained, made loyal.
You're not different. Only instead of honor, you promise people freedom. To keep their swords, to become samurai. It's all bullshit to make them serve you.
Except the Matsumai would never give a woman a sword. The Shogun would say, a wolf cannot be tamed. He may be right. But I'm still tempted to try. Let's see what you've learned, little wolf.
That stick. Draw your katana.
That would not be fair to you, and would belittle me as a warrior. Our time runs short, little wolf. Your technique is familiar. How is Hanbei?
Alive.
Running like a cove.
And with that, Shogun of the North has been completed.
Hold on, I've got you. Rest. Your lungs are filled with smoke.
Hanbei? Where is Saito?
Gone. He cut through more than a dozen Matsumai to escape.
How did the samurai even know he was here?
I told them. I thought I was helping you.
He'll be more careful now. I'll have to draw him out.
Or you could live your life, Atsu. Stop chasing death.
So long as the Yotei 6 breathe, my family will never know peace.
Dying will not bring them peace either. I hope you find what you are looking for.
Ooh, our armor's been upgraded again. Wow.
I was so close.
True, but at the same time, even if you killed Lord Saito, you still have to deal with the brothers. And now with the 4th upgrade, we have what? The wolf has a major chance to appear. It looks like we won't get the final version of the upgrade until we kill 1 or 2 of the sons, which is a-okay. But that means if we actually had done this mission way earlier, obviously some of the dialogue would have been different, like, oh, she's killed one of the Yotei 6 members, or 2 of them. At the same time, we could have also have gotten a free upgrade, because that was only a single mission. That was actually not that difficult. But, either way, I'm curious if there's any new dialogue with any of these guys who have now taken over Clan Saito's training fortress.
Wanderer,
Nope, doesn't look like it. Which is a-okay. Because now, if we take a look, it looks like we have to actually return home to continue on with our story. With the main story and all that. Interessante. Real quick before we head home, it looks like Dairo may have something
This is
for
a
us.
reputable business, I assure you. Care to see the new merchandise I've gathered?
Ooh, a new version of the mercenary attire, Death's Gamble. Ooh, I like it. I like the mix of red, or is that pink? It looks red to me, but it could also be a type of pink. Still looks good anyway. I'll take
Only
that.
the best for my customers.
Though the yellow is a little weird of
I'll
a
see you
contrast.
around.
But there we go. Also, I'm very surprised that Hanbei came to save us in the end. Instead of, like, Jubei being there, or one of our other allies. Because what, Yoshida's here, and Hanbei is over here. It would make sense, if one of them came to help. It also makes sense for Jubei as well, but clearly it was Hanbei that had to do it, seems like. Which kind of makes sense since he was the one, if I remember correctly, to give us the semi-location of Lord Saito, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute since it's unironically been so long since since we last talked to Hanbei that I kind of forgot if it was because of his mission that we got that main mission. But either way, regardless, let us head home.
Your name's left. Let's go home, boy. And we'll find Saito and his sons.
Is that Jubei's horse? It is.
Someone's here. Jubei?
Ghosts of the past.
You came home.
I should have been here to help you bury them.
You're here now. I thought you died that night.
Where's Mother? Where's Mother?
She's with Father now. It's okay.
Save the tears.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, all of this screaming is giving me a headache. Let's get it over with. Oh, what a brave brother you had.
It dragged me back here. Stabbed me to this tree. Then the Oni set it on fire.
And then Onryo was born. I've never talked to anyone about that night. But we should.
If not for ourselves, then for Mother and Father.
Walk with me. Father's forge. He died where he was most alive.
After I cut the Oni's face, I remember, for the briefest moment, thinking we were safe.
But the nightmare had only just begun. The tree survived the fire.
After they separated us, Saito made me watch as he hung Mother from that branch. I like to think her spirit protected the tree somehow.
I was so scared. I ran away.
I ran too, with Mother gone. I broke away from the kitsune.
It's a miracle we found each other. I've had so many nightmares about this place.
Even now, I remember the dragon and spider hunting us down. The way you fell.
We can't let them win, Atsu. There were good times here too.
Our house was always full of laughter.
Strange for something to be so familiar. And yet unrecognizable. Is that?
Mother's Zeni Hajiki board. You want to play?
As long as you don't mind losing. You start. I insist.
Giving up the advantage.
I don't want to hear any excuses when I win. Never thought about it before, but Zeni Hajiki is for gamblers, not mothers and children.
She learned the winter we were born. They needed money, and the local gambling den thought a proper lady like her would be harmless.
They were wrong.
She cleared them out.
Have you ever thought about having a family?
The path I'm on has no place for a child.
And when that path ends?
I don't know.
Atsu, there's something I've been meaning to tell you.
I didn't expect you to have company.
Who is this?
Oyuki, a friend. This is Jubei, my brother.
You grew up and became samurai.
I feel I would remember if we've met.
You knew me as the Kitsune.
Is she serious?
We crossed paths in Teshio Ridge. Oyuki helped me cut down the man who replaced her, Saito's spy master.
You invited a member of the Yotei 6 to our home.
She's not with them, not anymore.
You were willing to sacrifice anything and everyone to kill the Oni. How has this woman, who murdered our parents, earned the Onryo's mercy?
She saved my life.
That's not enough.
Jubei!
You're right. It's not enough. What I have taken from you cannot be given back. But what I can give to you is knowledge. Saito and his sons are gathering forces near the Oshima coast.
They're planning to attack Kasumatsumae. My home.
We'll come with you.
No. It's hard enough for me to defend you to my clan. I will not defend her.
He needs time, Atsu.
He has until we reach the Oshima coast.
Chapter 2, The Onryo. Okay, first, I love, because if I'm correct, this is chapter 50 in this series, and we just got to chapter 2 of the game. Granted, I feel like chapter 2 will probably be just dealing with the Saito brothers, and then chapter 3 will be dealing with Lord Saito himself. It's just funny to think about after so many chapters and so many recordings and just playing so much that we've just now reached chapter 2, and it's kind of funny. Second note, it's very valid for Jubei to not trust her at all, because granted, only like 10 chapters ago, Atsu wanted to kill her as well, and to be honest, she's still healing from what the fuck she and the others have done to her, so it makes sense for Jubei to be in the stage of, yeah, I don't trust this motherfucker, I want to kill them, but I got other things to deal with. Similar to how Atsu kind of had to handle things at the same time, so it makes so much sense for Jubei to be like, yeah, I'm not going to be forgiving her anytime soon. You may have started forgiving her a little bit, but still, like, nah, I gotta go. It makes so much sense with his character at this point. Also, Jesus Christ, he got shot point blank and fell off a tiny cliff. How is my brother still alive, to be honest? Like, dead ass? Unironically, muskets back in the day, if you think about it, were like, this may be the most accurate way to say it, but they were like 50 caliber bullets. If they were hard, heavy, and they hit like a motherfucker. So it's so funny to see a kid, like I think roughly 10 years old, get fucking point blank shot with one and live to survive survive. It is funny. Tragic, but very funny just to have that image, to see that occur. But it at least shows now why Atsu thought he had died. because I mean, you really need to be just surviving good. Because like, let's see, throughout both this game and the other game, motherfuckers be surviving shit they shouldn't be. Jin survived multiple arrows to like the spine and back. Uh, Freaking Atsu survived being stabbed in the shoulder and possibly getting a burn or two from that. Not to mention literally being stabbed in the gut at the beginning of this game again because of the snake. And then Jubei getting shot point blank by a fucking musket is... These people are built different. That's all I gotta say. I know it's story-wise. In real life, these motherfuckers would be dead, to be honest. But either way, so far, amazing. Just amazing. And of course, next up, we actually have to go to the Oshima Coast Gatehouse. So I was correct all the way back when we first discovered this. That we would have to wait for one point to actually head this way. So now we actually have to meet Jubei and Oyuki at the Oshima Coast Gatehouse to continue on to the Oshima Coast, which I wonder how big it is, because I assume this portion is definitely playable, but I wonder if any of this is, because I can't really see the defined outline like how there's the outlines for here. Maybe, well, we'll see soon enough either way, but it's just hilarious. Hilarious, amazing, beautiful, great storytelling overall with all the characters. Makes sense for Jubei to be mad. Also just funny how they've survived so much things, and it all makes sense so far. Also, I'm curious, anything new in the past? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's talk.
There's a Matsumai checkpoint guarding the Oshima coast. I'll ride ahead to secure us travel permits, once my horse is rested. Before I was sent to Teshio Ridge, I used to ride by here. I thought of leaving flowers. But I couldn't bring myself to step inside.
This was Jubei's first time back, too.
If I'd known who he was, I would have waited to...
It's fine. I should have told him sooner. It's just hard. Being here, with him. And you.
Do you know what I remember most from that night? Your mother's courage. Even with a noose around her neck, she thought only of you.
When food was scarce, she'd go hungry so the rest of us could eat. Claimed she ate her fill while cooking. But I watched her. I knew the truth.
That she loved you.
I'll see you on the Oshima coast.
Some more great dialogue, to be honest. And it's so fascinating, the turn of events currently, because unironically, if the Matsume didn't show up, or if it took them longer to cause fire to the arena, there was a possibility Atsu could have killed Lord Saito. I mean, we were doing pretty well. Granted, obviously, it was not the actual final boss, so he'll probably be way harder to fight when we actually face him truly. And then we get rescued by Henbei. Then we come here, have our little talk with our brother. All of it so far, all of this has just been great. I've loved every moment, seriously. It's just been fantastic. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of our journey into Ghost of Yotei. I hope you all enjoyed today's chapter as much as I did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.